Greenland, a land of ice and snow, a vast frozen desert. But beneath the surface, secrets lie hidden. Secrets from a time of global tension, a time known as the Cold War. Greenland's ice sheet seems endless. It's a harsh environment, yet life finds a way. Polar bears roam the ice, seals swim in the frigid waters, but humans have left their mark too. Deep beneath Greenland's ice, something extraordinary was discovered, a secret military base. Hidden for decades, it lay frozen in time, a relic of a bygone era, a relic of the Cold War, a period marked by intense geopolitical tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. This base was a silent witness to the fears and ambitions of that era. The base was built by the United States, a testament to their determination to maintain a strategic advantage in the Arctic. It was a bold and ambitious project reflecting the technological prowess and military might of the time. It was known as Camp Century. This was no ordinary base, it was an engineering marvel, constructed under extreme conditions. The harsh Arctic environment posed numerous challenges, but the determination to succeed was unwavering. The year was 1959. The world was in the grip of the Cold War, and every move was calculated, every action scrutinized. Camp Century was a part of this grand chess game. The world was on edge. People lived in constant fear of nuclear annihilation. The tension was palpable, and the stakes were incredibly high. The US and the Soviet Union were locked in a nuclear standoff. Each side was prepared for the worst, and the threat of mutual destruction loomed large over the world. Camp Century was a top-secret project. Its purpose? To house nuclear missiles. These missiles were intended to be a deterrent, a powerful reminder of the devastating consequences of war. Missiles that could reach the Soviet Union. The strategic location of Camp Century made it a critical component of the US defense strategy. It was a symbol of power, a hidden fortress beneath the ice. The base was a marvel of engineering. Conceived during the height of the Cold War, it was a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. It was built within the ice itself, a feat that seemed almost impossible at the time. Engineers and scientists worked tirelessly to carve out a sanctuary in the frozen wilderness. Tunnels carved out housing men and machines. These tunnels were not just passageways but lifelines, connecting various sections of the base and ensuring the smooth operation of its many functions. A nuclear reactor provided power. This reactor was the heart of Camp Century, supplying the energy needed to keep the base operational in the harshest of conditions. But Camp Century was short-lived. The ice was shifting. It became too dangerous. The very environment that made the base unique also threatened its existence. The base was abandoned in 1967. The dream of a permanent ice fortress was over, and the men who once called it home had to leave. For years, Camp Century lay forgotten. It became a relic, a silent witness to a time when the world was on the brink of nuclear conflict. Buried under tons of ice, a ghost base. The ice preserved it, keeping it hidden from the world, a frozen time capsule, a reminder of a bygone era. The base stood as a monument to the ambitions and fears of a different time, but the ice that once concealed it would also reveal it. As the climate changes and the ice melts, the secrets of Camp Century are slowly being uncovered, offering a glimpse into a fascinating chapter of history. Section 4, the deep freeze thaw. Climate change is real. The planet is warming, and Greenland's ice is melting. As the ice recedes, secrets are revealed. Scientists made an alarming discovery: pollutants, chemicals, leaking from the abandoned base. The melting ice threatened to release these toxins into the environment, into the water, a danger to ecosystems, a reminder of the Cold War's lasting legacy. Section 5, a glimpse into the future. As we peer into the unknown, we must reflect on the lessons of our past. The discovery of Camp Century is a wake-up call. This once secret military base, hidden beneath the ice, now stands as a stark reminder of human impact on the environment. Climate change is not a future threat. It's happening now. The ice is melting at an unprecedented rate, revealing secrets long buried and altering our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. The melting ice reveals the past. Structures and artifacts once frozen in time are now emerging, telling stories of a bygone era and the consequences of our actions. And it warns us of the future. The signs are clear and undeniable. We must act decisively to mitigate the damage and prevent further harm. The cleanup will be challenging. The harsh conditions and remote locations make it a daunting task, but it is one we cannot afford to ignore. Costly, but necessary. The financial burden is significant, yet the cost of inaction is far greater. Investing in our planet's future is an imperative. Camp Century is a reminder of our past mistakes. It symbolizes the unintended consequences of our endeavors and the need for foresight in our actions, and our responsibility to the future. We owe it to the next generations to leave behind a world that is sustainable and thriving. We must learn from the past to protect our planet. By understanding the impact of our actions, we can make informed decisions that safeguard our environment and ensure a better future for all.